Dear friends, good morning and welcome to the fourth edition of the Jerusalem Ethics Forum. I am Bruno Cohen, a board member of the Elie Wiesel Foundation and the chairman of the Gallian Foundation, whose mission is to celebrate and advocate a very special tribe, the innovators in the labs, who save millions of lives every year and who improve the quality of life of hundreds of patients every day. So, just to hear about what we do, we have a short video.
The Gallian Foundation fosters, recognizes, and rewards excellence in scientific innovation to improve the human condition.
André Malraux said once in one of his novels, "Une vie humaine ne vaut rien, mais rien ne vaut une vie humaine." Human life is worth nothing, but nothing is worth a human life. All these men and women are trying to save human lives. Is there anything more noble than that?
Around the globe, the Prix Gallian is considered as the equivalent of the Nobel Prize for the industry mobilizing an unrivaled network of Nobel laureates and top biomedical scientists. The Gallian Foundation manages an independent, cross-functional, and geographically diverse program of events and sponsorship to brand the best of the best in new medicines and diagnostics. The Prix Gallian is a welcome initiative to stimulate creative research and promote excellence. Barack Obama. The Gallian Awards ceremony is considered the equivalent of the Oscars night for the innovators in the labs and awards every year the best pharmaceutical product, the best biotechnology product, the best medical technology. The Roy Vagelos Pro Bono Humanum Award for Global Health Equity is bestowed to an individual, a company, an academic institution, or a non-governmental agency that has helped to improve the human condition through the application of biopharmaceutical science to problems of developing or underserved populations worldwide.
This is the right event, on the right issue, at the right time.
I thank His Excellency, the President, for bringing Prix Gallian to Africa, and I look forward to the day when we will celebrate an African winner of the Prix Gallian.
I'm particularly grateful to receive this award.
The awards are among the highest honors in science and commerce because they lead to improvement in the human condition.
The Prix Gallian Awards recognize the world's brightest minds and most innovative companies. They are a true celebration of the hard work required to produce life-changing interventions.
That is what makes us optimistic about the future.
Congratulations to all of you.
Make a difference. Join the Gallian Foundation.
I would like to pay a special tribute to our beloved honorary founding president and my spiritual father, Elie Wiesel, whose life's motto was think higher and feel deeper. Elie used to say, "I don't have the vaccine against hate, but I do know the road to peace begins with education and understanding." He believed that the pursuit of good health, accessible to all, makes this possible. So let's watch a special video about Elie.
Elie Wiesel has been my teacher for more than 50 years.
He had to bear witness to the past and influence the future.
But when I see him, he's optimistic. He's optimistic.
He has been the moral conscience of our generation.
Elie is most deserving in terms of social justice. I don't know of any human being more deserving of such an award.
When my husband and I look back at our years in the White House, one of the highlights are the times that we've been able and been privileged to spend with Elie and Marion. We always feel enriched by our experience.
The impact that I feel that Elie has on me and on the world is that out of the darkest of human behavior must come love. That hatred has to be a singular orphan in this world, and that love is the only answer.
His emphasis that we must never forget, I think, is a lasting heritage which will benefit future generations. Forgive, yes, but forget, no.
Elie Wiesel saw evil up close. He saw what evil can do to the hearts, minds, and actions of human beings.
I asked Elie if he would sit on my board, and I thought, this is a busy man, but at least I ask, you know, couldn't hurt. He said yes, because he's my brother. He said yes, because he believes in young people.
What have you learned? We have learned some lessons, minor lessons perhaps, that we are all responsible, and indifference is a sin and a punishment. And we have learned that when people suffer, we cannot remain indifferent. And Mr. President, I cannot not tell you something. I have been in the former Yugoslavia last fall. I cannot sleep since of what I have seen. Something, as a Jew I am saying that, we must do something to stop the bloodshed in that country. Our tradition commands us, quote, to speak truth to power. So may I speak to you, Mr. President, with respect and admiration. That place, Mr. President, is not your place. Your place is with the victims of the SS.
Speaks just announced that the President would go to Bergen-Belsen, and he will go to Bitburg. So apparently your plea has not, at least immediately, been answered. Does that surprise you?
No. I said earlier, I'm romantic, you know, I'm a big romantic. I thought that since I will make this plea to him, I will implore him that he will get up and say, okay.
You didn't really expect that.
He has a love affair with words. And he inspired, I mean, words matter. It's not just a thought. Words matter. And I've never met anyone in my life, and I've met every major world leader in the last 40 years, I mean, literally. But he has a way. And I think his words will live on.
How can I thank you for building bridges between generations?
Do I have the right to represent the multitudes who have perished? Do I have the right to accept this great honor on their behalf? I do not.
No one may speak for the dead. No one may interpret their mutilated dreams and visions. And yet, I sense their presence. I always do.
And I tell him that I have tried to keep memory alive, that I have tried to fight those who would forget. Because if we forget, we are guilty. We are accomplices.
That when their voices are stifled, we shall lend them ours. That while their freedom depends on ours, the quality of our freedom depends on theirs.
Our lives no longer belong to us, no longer belong to us alone. They belong to all those who need us desperately.
Justice, justice, you must run after.
He's given me courage. He's given me, he's been so supportive of when I've said things that at the time weren't popular.
He said, to remain silent and indifferent is the greatest sin of all.
My name is Elie Wiesel.
He's sort of been a how can I say it? He's my touchstone. He's my reality check.
What Eli has done in his lifetime, though, is remarkable. With his partner, Marion, the two of them have simply been an inspiration to the rest of the world. Through his books, through his speeches, but most importantly, through his work, he has demonstrated what love is all about. He has demonstrated what forgiveness is all about. But he has also done it in the spirit of never forget.
The two things, the two people I put in a completely different category than everyone else I've ever met are Nelson Mandela and Elie Wiesel.
And so, once again, I think of the young Jewish boy from the Carpathian Mountains. He has accompanied the old man I have become throughout these years of quest and struggle. And together we walk towards the new millennium, carried by profound fear and extraordinary hope.
We are proud to help pursue Elie's legacy through this forum, the Jerusalem Ethics Forum. So tonight we will celebrate Marion, who is a true lesson of courage, and I can't wait to live all together this very special moment. Before I give the floor to Jack Lang, he sent us a video, I would like also to thank Reverend Tucci. As you know, Jack Lang is the chair of the Institute of the Arab World, and Reverend Tucci comes purposely from the Vatican to be part of the exchange today. And I wish you a great Jerusalem Ethics Forum. All the contents for us is really the asset. So we will be spending the whole year, the whole next year, broadcasting what we are going to exchange during those 2 days. Thank you very much. Toda Rabba.